Joy, this story is developing by the minute. What we know right now is two suspects, both 16 years old, are in custody, charged with shooting and killing a clerk in the head in St. Augustine at about 2 o'clock today. The suspect's car is right behind me, a black Jeep Grand Cherokee. So if you can at all avoid this area, especially since we're about to hit 5 o'clock traffic, investigators are advising you to do so. Again, we don't have the names of anybody involved in this, but we do know two 16-year-old suspects are in custody for killing a convenience store clerk in St. Augustine earlier today. We'll have much more coming up at 5 o'clock, but for now, reporting live, Hailey Winslow, Channel 4, the local station. Walk me through it.
I come down through the BP and I saw one cop car, and then as I was coming through here, there was like 50 of them coming out from all different counties, and I pulled over on the side by McDonald's and videotaped it all.
We are just north of Green Cove Springs on Highway 17 at the Governor's Creek Bridge, where they have one lane open going southbound, and it looks like they have traffic stopped right now heading northbound. Again, the Jeep Grand Cherokee in the median right now is the suspect's car that they're still looking into. As soon as we get any new information, we will bring it to you. But for now, reporting live, Hailey Winslow, Channel 4, the local station. Joy, investigators are still processing this scene on Highway 17, just north of downtown Green Cove Springs, where they have two 16-year-olds in custody at the Clay County Sheriff's Office, and they say they are responsible for killing a convenience store clerk earlier today in St. Augustine at the Tobacco Express on Masters Drive around 2 o'clock. Now, they do believe that the two 16-year-olds went to 3 different counties trying to get away from police, and this is where the pursuit ended, near the Governor's Creek Bridge. You can see the duffel bag on the floor. Tom, police just reopened the northbound lanes of Highway 17. They had it closed for a few minutes while they were taking pictures of this scene, including the suspect's car, which is right behind me, the Jeep Grand Cherokee that two 16-year-olds were in, that are currently in custody. They believe that they are responsible for murdering a clerk at a convenience store in St. Augustine earlier today, where police say two 16-year-olds went in, tried to rob the place, and shot the clerk in the head. In his 30s, he had just moved here with his wife from North Carolina. He died. We don't yet know his identity, but they believe that he's in his 30s. Then the 16-year-olds got in their Jeep and took off, covering 3 counties trying to get away from law enforcement. They had the helicopter out here from St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. They left St. Johns County, went into Putnam, and then into Clay County. Investigators from multiple law enforcement agencies were able to use stop sticks to stop the Jeep that you can see is actually turned in the opposite direction that it was going. St. Augustine police are at the Clay County Sheriff's Office working to interview these two suspects who are in custody. Tom, investigators are working to close Highway 17 so they can get the tow truck in here to tow away the suspect's black Jeep Grand Cherokee and the patrol car that were involved at the end of this high-speed chase that took over 3 counties and started in St. Augustine at about 2 o'clock today, where they believe two 16-year-olds are responsible for killing a convenience store clerk at the Tobacco Express on Masters Drive.